Paz, la matemática suprema en la 1:40 hoy es quiénes son los 5% de esta parte pobre del planeta Tierra. Ellos son los maestros pobres justos que no creen en la enseñanza de los 10%, que son todos sabios y civilizados y que enseñan que Dios viviente y verdadero es el Hijo del Hombre, Dios supremo de Asia, que enseña libertad, justicia e igualdad a todas las familias del planeta Tierra, también conocidos como musulmanes y hijos de musulmanes. So today's mathematics in the 1 of 40 is, who are the 5% of the poor part of the planet Earth? They are the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachings of the 10%, who's all wise and know who the true and living God is, and teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, supreme being black man from Asia, who teaches freedom, justice, and equality to all human families of the planet Earth, otherwise known as civilized people, Muslims, also Muslim sons. So remember the video that I did with Inf Mega that I was talking about when I first got knowledge of self, you know, that I was teaching. So I was teaching this light-skinned black girl that used to live right here. So I was standing right here. She was standing out her window, right? She was standing out her window right here. And this window right here. And I just used to be having a conversation with her, and she was my friend. So when I made knowledge born to her about the original black man being God, boy, she caught a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? And my enlightener, he used to live right here around the block from here. And when I told him that, you know what I'm saying, he told me, nah, you can't be like, you know, the approach on it's the approach that you go on some people. This is new. I haven't seen that. So yeah, this is Wyona. So, you know, the signs of everything in life. What I wanted to speak about now that I'm walking down here, right? In my first Quran, I was fighting for my freedom. See, but I didn't know that Allah taught us, man, that, you know, that when you got a situation with the law, you know, the best thing is for you to just turn yourself in and just do the time. But me, I wasn't trying to hear all that, you know what I'm saying? I just came home from doing Knowledge Builder Destroy months, you know what I'm saying? For y'all don't know what that is, it's 18 months, right? So, man, I was on a run from my parole from 1988, man, to all the way to 2009. So I'm just walking down this way because this is Bradford Park, right? So back like in 76, they used to have a swimming pool over here in this park right here. Back in the day, before the blackout happened June 13, 1977. I was only 9 years old. But right here they had a pool. You see where all these people was at right there? Right here they had a pool, but they shut that down. So back to the story that I was speaking about, right? Yeah, I was on a run, so you know, I only owed it but 13 months and 7 days, man. What I knew that, you know, I just would have just gave myself in and just did my time, but you know, I didn't know. All that running, you know what I'm saying? And I wound up doing more time because I caught another case. I came back over here, back over at the New York to in 1994. You know, I was gone since 1988. So back in 88, you see these benches right here? This is where I used to stay at, you know, in the park, because I used to be running. Peace. Right? So I used to be running from the popo, right? And I used to be sleeping on these benches, man. You know what I'm saying? So one morning, right, after 3 days that, you know, that I wasn't going home to sleep because I used to live with my old earth on Blake and Jersey. So, you know, my old earth is my mom's. So I used to stand over here and I used to look towards New Jersey. And I used to see them coming for me early in the morning. Early in the morning, right? So I'm gonna show you how I used to peek it out, right? I used to walk over here. You see where these men is at? Right there. So I used to stand over here, right? And I used to look from the far. I used to look from down that way, all the way down to Jersey. But standing from right here, and I used to see the motherfuckers coming in looking for me. You know what I'm saying? There's a stop sign right here. Mind you, I used to live in Jersey. This is that was Bradford, but this is really Miller Park. So yeah, God. So I used to watch them going inside the building. You see where the church is at? See, all the trees is covering now, but I used to see clearly. They used to run up in my building looking for me, and they used to leave. They used to come in the morning. So, like about the culture hour, yeah, after 3 days, God, I was fasting and just sleeping in the benches. I got tired, so I went home, like in the afternoon time, like at the culture hour. And my mom's made some beef stew and some white rice, man. Had a glass of Pepsi back then, and I fell out, Lord, to the following day. My old earth is returned back to the essence in 1997. So, you know, I ain't putting her on they can't do nothing to her, like, you know, charge her with evading a fugitive or nothing like that, because she's dead already. So, you know, I know what I'm saying, because you got to watch what you're saying when you building these stories. Anyway, I used to watch these motherfuckers come. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch the Seaside for Poison running in and out. So that day they came and she woke me up. I just went to the roof and she told them, I told you how he was. And them niggas just broke out. I gave them a run for their money, 7 years. I used to watch them all straight from Bradford, right there to where that girl is coming. Right there. So that's what it is. Anyway, another thing that I want to add it on. When I used to live on right here on Vermont, I used to watch this guy coming out from visiting a girl all the time, right? So I watched him and shit, you know, and he walked through this way. He kept walking this way, right? He kept walking this way. You know what I'm saying? And this was like about 1983, right? I was walking this way, he was walking this way. I think he had a like a brown sheepskin coat with the hat to match or whatever. He had the gazelles. So I'm observing the individual because he was messing with one of the chicks that he was messing with, a girl that I was messing with, but he was messing with her sister. So I followed this nigga all the way over here, right? You know what I'm saying? I followed this nigga all the way over here, right? Just to check out his movement. And it's crazy, right? I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't even say the nigga was my man, because what kind of nigga will leave you knowing that you don't got nothing to do with a stick up and you know, you involved, and the nigga don't say, yo, he ain't had nothing to do with it. Well, this wasn't no gate over here. So the nigga was walking through here, right through this gate. And when he walked through here, like right in the middle of the gate, my man snatched his gazelles, and the dude had a pistol on him, a burn on him, and he let off on him, bah, twice. You know what I'm saying? The dude that I know, I ain't gonna say his name, was like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he almost lost his life trying to take the dude's gazelles, you know? So, yeah. Peace. You know what I'm saying? That's a little story that I had to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? And all for the purposes of y'all not doing the wickedness out here, for you to do righteousness. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take from somebody, you can replace that. But if you kill somebody, you can't replace a life. So live righteous, man. Study your lessons, man. And be true and live in peace.